Hey guys, this is the Sume here, D-Kart Tracker. So today we're doing some evaluation on my rotor. This is my rear rotor, as you can see. I guess my brake just threw such a bad crease on there, and when I drive the car, I thought I had a wheel bearing problem for the front, but unfortunately it happened. It was just the disc is kind of grinding against the brake pads here. So I don't know if you can see the brake pads in there. That's what's causing it to make so much noise when I'm driving it. You can see the edge. It's about like almost 1 millimeter of I guess wear on the disc right now, simply because I took so long to change my brake pad. So it was like metal on metal most of the time. So you can see the roughness and the uneven edges, and this is what every time I drive it makes a lot of noise in the car. So I'll show you the front too. So this is the front. As you can see in the front, the wedges are far more complicated. So since it's a rear wheel drive, and so it puts a lot of stress in the front wheel. And so here I'm looking at roughly about a two millimeter in like wear. So it's kind of like so the metal on the brake pad was rubbing. So I did change the brake eventually, but I figured I could get another maybe 500 miles from the rotor. Again, I mean not 500, at least another 5,000, but it's costing me a lot of money. So I end up having to replace the wheel bearing here because of the instability. It's kind of like create like a grinding sound and makes the car very unstable and uneven. So right now, just so you know, because a lot of people are having problem buying the actual rotor for the front. Uh, in Maserati Ghibli, you have the 345 mm, and you also has the 360 millimeter. So you have to be careful when you buy your rotor, so that way you good when you buy it. You can actually fit it nicely in that. But in this case, mine here, I have a 2015 Maserati, and the rotor in the front is I guess it's a 360, because it's about 14 and a half inches pretty much. So right now I'm waiting for the rotors to come, so as soon as they show up, so I'm gonna change all four, the two in the rear and all four in the front, see if I get a better ride, I guess, because right now it's terrible. So mine, you can see the ridges on there, the unevenness, you can see the crease on there. So that's what's killing me right now. It's making a lot of noise when the car is driving. So that's one thing for you to consider. And to get all four of them, you can looking like roughly about $1,500 or $1,000, depends on where you get it. So that's one thing. And to get it put in, then you're looking at roughly about maybe $300 or $600. Because to take it to Maserati to get them fixed, it's about $150 an hour plus tax. Then you do the math. However long it takes them to take it off, then that's how much they're gonna charge you per hour. So that's the thing about this car. It's a great car, but the other thing that you need to consider is just the fact that if you don't maintain it, maintenance is gonna cost you so much. So you're supposed to be mindful about your brake pads, the rotors, your engine. Pay attention to the noise and stuff, because if you don't, it's gonna cost you so much in the future, which is gonna make your life miserable. And then you will have to get rid of the car, because it's a great car by all means. It's just you barely will take it to maintenance if you maintain all these few things in it. So that's one thing I suggest. So for any of you who plan on buying a Maserati, considering the fact that you should at least have maybe about 3K set aside every year or most of the time for whenever you have major maintenance, because to change all four tires, you're looking at roughly about $1,500 for all four tires and any other maintenance and stuff. So you need to have about $3,000 set aside most of the time for your car and your car only, because you don't get any problems most of the time like any other regular vehicles out there. But when it's time to do maintenance, it costs money. Then again, you don't have to pay Maserati $150+ an hour to do work for you. You can also do them yourself, which will save you money. And you can also find a friend that knows how to do it, or a different mechanic that will charge you less money to do it. So always think outside of the box. So don't waste your money. So thank you very much for watching, guys. So I'll make another video showing you when I'm installing those rotors, and test the ride before and after so you guys can hear it. Ciao, ciao. Please subscribe and see you soon.